It's a new year and everybody's looking to kick off 2023 in a big way. So I'm going to share with you 23 tips to help you overcome addiction and avoidant behaviors in 2023. Now, for those of you who follow the podcast regularly, a few weeks ago, we did an episode called We Are All Addicts, because every single one of us has addictive behaviors and avoidant tendencies. Doesn't mean that we all use substances or traditional forms of addiction, but really these addictions and these avoidant patterns are just deeper coping mechanisms for our nervous systems that are out of whack. So anytime we experience overwhelm, anxiety, frustration, stress, we look for things that make us feel better, to give us a temporary relief from the overwhelm that we're feeling. It's all chemical, and you can go learn more. I went really deep into that on that last episode. Go check it out. But for today, we're going to talk about 23 simple things that you can do right now to overcome those addictive patterns and avoidant behaviors that you have. So I'm going to run through this list and give you a brief description of each and every one. So buckle up. Here we go. Number 1, get real. First thing you got to do, be really honest about what your addictive patterns are and what your avoidant behaviors are. Quit BSing yourself because it's not serving you or anybody else. Number 2, take ownership. Nobody's going to come to save you. Nobody's going to come and rescue you from your own patterns and your own behaviors. Everyone's got their own work to do. So take ownership of your circumstances and do something about it. Number 3, deep breathing. No particular pattern, no particular way. Just take more moments to breathe deeply. Give yourself an opportunity to regulate your nervous system and slow down for a second. It's crazy how much a deep breath can do. Number 4, exercise. Whether you're prone to exercise or not, a little physicality goes a long way. It'll boost your dopamine. It'll give you some healthy endorphins, just enough to start shifting your brain's chemistry to start feeling better about these overwhelms and stresses you have in your life. Instead of going to the addictions and the avoidant parts, use exercise and physicality to get that engine purring. Number 5, talk it out. Yes, one of the most healing things that we can do on our journey is to start speaking about it with other people. You'd be surprised how many other people can relate to exactly what you're going through. Even if they're not going through it right now, you're not unique, and so many people are sharing the exact same experience that you have. So talk to people. Number 6, follow the success of others. Read books, follow blogs, listen to podcasts, talk to other people who you've seen overcome the same patterns and tendencies that you have. Follow their success, find out what they're doing that's helped them, and give it a shot. Number 7, clean up your relationships. Every single one of us has some dirt in our closet. Whether we did somebody wrong or somebody did something wrong to us, clean it up, move on, forgive, get past it, let it go, because there's no reason to hold on to it. So clean up those relationships. You won't believe how much real estate we have in our body that's taken up by these incomplete parts of old relationships. So go ahead and finally clean it up this year. Number 8, ask for help. Yes, we're not supposed to do this alone. Your healing journey is your healing journey, but it's not something that you need to do all alone. Ask for help, talk to people, look for resources, ask around. Has anybody dealt with the type of stress and overwhelm that you're going through? Maybe there's situations in your life you don't know how to tackle. See if you can find somebody who does, or know somebody who does. Because like I said before, you're not unique. So go out, ask for the help you need. Number 9, read more. Yes, read more books. Take in more information. Learn from other people, because there's so much information out there for us to take in that others have worked hard and captured and packaged into these beautiful wisdom bombs that we can have access to. You can listen to them. You can read them. You can have a computer read it to you. Go out and digest more information from other people. Number 10, say what you're grateful for out loud. Yes, it's one thing to have a gratitude journal. It's a whole nother thing to pray in your head and give thanks, but saying your gratitudes out loud so that the universe can hear you, so that you can feel the resonance of what you're saying thanks for out loud, life-changing. Number 11, talk to your fears. Treat them like they're little kids running around inside your head. Speak to them. Ask them, what's going on? Why are you here again? Why are we afraid of money? Why are we worried about talking to mom and going home for the holidays? Whatever it is, talk to the fear. You'd be surprised what your fears are actually trying to say to you when you take the time to ask and listen. Number 12, go out and be of service. Find a volunteer organization, find a friend or a loved one who needs some help. Just go out and do something that is not about you. One of the quickest ways to snap out of a solo victim suck funnel is to realize that it's not all about you. Go out, help somebody else, and just see how quickly that starts to shift the story in your head. Number 13, cold plunge. Yes, get in some cold water. Take a cold shower. Just a minute, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever you can handle. Get yourself in some cold. There's no better drug out there than some ice water. Go find out. Number 14, join a community of like-minded people who see the world the way you do. Put yourself in a room where you're not the smartest person, where you're not the most experienced, where you're not the most well-resourced. Because if you're constantly in a room and you are the most fill in the blank, there's no room for growth. So put yourself in a community with people who see things the way you do or the way that you want to, and just watch how quickly you start to change. Number 15, do something fun. Just for the sake of fun, not for fun and just fun. Go do something fun. Ask yourself, what would I do right now if the only objective, the only goal was fun? And go do that thing. Don't even think twice about it. Just go have some fun. Unstructured play, make it happen. Number 16, be creative. Whether you draw or write or sing or dance, whatever you do to express yourself creatively, go do that. Even if it's something you've never tried before, go take a dance class, go practice some martial art, go draw and doodle in a book. Whatever brings you some joy, some sense of relief, some sense of turning off the brain that's usually running 1,000,000 miles an hour, and give yourself something to be creative about. Maybe take up pottery, but something that's not work. That's the key here. You got to treat this like it's not work. It's purely leisurely creative time. Number 17, find healthier addictions. Because like I said in the beginning, an addiction or an avoidant pattern is really just a coping strategy for an unregulated nervous system. So there's healthier ways, healthier patterns we can have to re-regulate our nervous system while we're learning to be with stress and overwhelm. For example, going to the gym more frequently. There's worse things in the world to be addicted to than physicality. Start cooking at home. Take on a new hobby that has a healthy result or outcome. Cleaning. Go ahead and finally clean out your drawers and get rid of all this old stuff. Whatever is healthy that's going to be more productive than the usual addictive patterns you have. Try it on and see what it looks like to shift that coping into something different that's healthier for you. Number 18, this is a hard one. Go ahead and delete all your social media and streaming apps for 30 days. Just 30 days. Give yourself 30 straight days of no social media and no streaming apps. I know your brain's going to look for other coping strategies. That's when you can get in the kitchen or clean out your drawer or go to the gym 30 days in a row, whatever you need to do. But give yourself a break from just zombieing out. Trust me, I am a total zombie when it comes to these devices, and I have to give myself breaks all the time to remind myself that there are way better ways for me to give my nervous system a break. So delete them for 30 days, and then you can download them again if you want to, but give yourself a break. 19, since you're turning off all those social media apps and streaming services, replace those screens and scrolling with audiobooks and relaxing music. Now, this is something I've done personally, and man, life changer. Just get all that other stuff out of the way and start turning on relaxing music when you're getting ready in the morning, or listen to an audiobook that is just really calm and peaceful, and a voice that has maybe an accent or something that'll relax you. But replacing all the streaming stuff and loud music and noise and memes, etc., with relaxing music and a beautiful audiobook to listen to is life changer. Number 20, speaking of books, read for fun. It doesn't always have to be about personal growth. It doesn't always have to be the next side hustle that you have to read up about and try to implement in your life. Read a book for fun, something that is sci-fi, fantasy, adventure, erotica, whatever you're into, but read for fun. Number 21, reconnect with an old friend that you lost touch with. You have no idea how nurturing it can be for the body and the nervous system to reconnect with somebody that you've lost touch with, especially if it's somebody that you've got nothing but love for, and time, circumstances, busy calendars has just made it difficult for you to connect with them. Just pick up the phone, give them a ring, maybe set up a time to get together for a lunch or maybe a weekend, and just hang out with that person and rekindle that connection you have with somebody that you love. Number 22, share your story. The best ability is visibility. Let people around you who love you, who support you, know what you're up to. Let them know that you're tackling some of these addictive and avoidant patterns that you have. Talk about it openly. Share it with them. You never know. You might inspire them to do the same. But either way, you're going to create accountability for yourself by letting people around you who know you, who are watching you, see what you're up to. And last but not least, number 23 on the list of things you can do to overcome addiction and avoidant patterns in 2023, take massive action. Massive, colossal action on something that you care about, something related to your purpose, something that's been sitting on the back burner for weeks, months, years, something that you have been dying to put your energy into, and take massive action on it. Don't be reckless, but take consistent, massive action on something that you care about, because that is going to be the thing that drives you ultimately forward and past all these coping strategies. In fact, that's probably the thing you've been avoiding all along. And I know how this pattern plays out because I've been there myself. And the reason I left this as the last one on the list is every one of those other 22 is setting you up to reduce the stress in your life so you've got enough energy and courage to step forward and act on that thing that you've finally wanted to get around to. There's no time like a new year, a new cycle, a new season to start implementing that thing you've always wanted to do. And if you're ready to do that in a bigger way, I'm still looking for 20 men. 20 men who are going to go on this journey, who are going to spend 90 days getting clear on the thing that they want to do in their lives and making it happen with the support of 19 other men who are doing the same. Inferno kicks off February 15th. You can go ahead and claim your seat today, but there's only 20 of us who are going to go on this journey together. So go ahead, get yourself registered, go over to the link. It's in the show notes. If you're serious, if you really want to make progress towards that thing you've always been waiting for, now's the time. Go ahead and get yourself in the Inferno with us. And I'll see you next week for another Monday morning meditation. Enjoy 2023, y'all. Make it the best one yet.